Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 6:09, Friday, October 7th, 52 degrees, getting up to 70 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com, 732-505-1160 to join our conversation. We are now turning our conversation to the Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst and the marathon, right? So joining us on the line, Sandra McKay, Human Resources for the Joint Base. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I am fantastic. So thank you for spending some time with us this morning to tell us about the marathon. So why don't you give us kind of a quick overview of what you got going on?
Okay. The race, it's a series of races. So if I could explain it to make it more simpler, everyone's going to be coming on to the base at Lakehurst. The marathoners, the half marathoners, 5K and 1 milers. The marathoners will get on a bus, and they will at 5:30 in the morning, and they will get driven over to McGuire's flight line to start the race there and run back. It's a point-to-point marathon. It's a USATF certified course, which means that if you meet your times, you could qualify for the Boston Marathon. At the same time, happening at Lakehurst at 8 o'clock in the morning, the half marathon will be starting, and that will remain on Lakehurst. The half marathon will join the full marathon course at the marathon's mile 19, which will be 5.9 for the half. But as the marathoners come in to join in the course, the half marathoners will probably be done, most likely. The other is the 5K and the 1 mile. The 1 mile starts at 8:15, and the 5K starts at 8:30. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great event. It's going to have a family fun zone for the families waiting for their runner. We are going to have packet pickup. We've advertised for that on the 19th, 20th, and 21st. There'll be no same-day packet pickup, no same-day registration. Our registration closes on October 12th. So everyone, this is the chance to go ahead and register right now.
Now, can I ask? I didn't hear you mention it. When does the 100-yard dash start?
Oh, we don't have that.
No, because that's the one I could probably do. No 100-yard. I mean, it wouldn't really be a dash. It would be like a maybe a skip or a jaunt. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. All right. So, Sandra, how'd you get involved with this? You are human resource for the base?
No, I actually changed. I am operations manager. But,
congratulations! Is that good?
Thank you. Yes, I am oversight over at Lakehurst. I've been working for the military for over 30 years. So this is a special event, like a project. So I'm the project manager for it. Right. I am a marathoner. I do run the Boston, the New York. So I have experience. I've done 31.
31 marathons?
Yes, wow. I have. Yeah, so I'm doing New York November 6th. So this is really I'm very happy that they chose me to be in charge.
Yeah,
of
that's like over 800 miles. That you must be tired.
No, sometimes yes. But.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So all right, but let's listen. I want to learn more. So you've been involved with the military for 30 years, but you're not military, right?
No, sir, no.
Okay. Please, you don't have to. There's nobody further from not needing the word "sir" than me. That's for
okay.
sure. By the way.
Okay.
So how did you decide that you wanted to get involved? Because this is important. I think we're here in Ocean County. We have the largest veterans population in the country. Right. Obviously, the Joint Base is a huge employer for us. Is a huge source of revenue for us. And a source of pride for us. So how did you, 30 plus years ago, decide that you wanted to get involved in some way with the military?
Well, I had a father who was in the Air Force, so that was that was helpful. I've been in the military, like as the child portion for a long time. My father's retired Air Force. I came out of college, and it was one of the jobs I had coming up for as a youth activities position. So it's become my family for over 30 years. Now my son is in the Navy. He just joined, and he's in Pensacola. So it's important to me, and I love working for the military.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, I think and I think that when we look at folks that we work on the base, I don't think most of us realize how many folks in Ocean and certainly in Burlington work for the base, work on the base, support the base in some way. So really, really a big deal. So, all right. So 30 plus years there. Then how long have you been doing this? How long have you been running this, pardon the pun, running this marathon?
Well, actually, this is a new one. It's an inaugural, and it's going to make history because it's going to go across all 3 joint bases, which is unique. So it's going to start on the flight line over on McGuire. It's going to exit the flight line, which is pretty cool, and then it's going to cross through the ranges at Fort Dix, and then they are going to cross over Route 539, which will be closed for a certain amount of time. It'll be 8 till 1 o'clock, so you know. And they have to cross 539 by 1 o'clock. If they do not cross 539, which is around 14.6 miles and then 16 to the entrance of Lakehurst through the Army National Guard, then they will be picked up in a bus and bused back to the finish. It's the same concept of.
Wait! You're telling me that I have to and I'm saying clearly it's not me, that I have to get past the 14-mile mark by a certain number, or else you're getting scooped up and you're like, nope, you're done. Too bad, didn't make it.
You're done. So that's the theme. You got to beat 539. So that's.
Wow. Yeah. That's intense. But I guess that's a very military way of doing it, though. It's like, listen, it's survival of the fittest here, right?
Yes, and Marine Corps does that. It's over in Washington. They do the beat the bridge. If you don't get there, the bus sweeps you up and you have to go back. So it's kind of the same concept.
Oh, that's very funny. It almost sounds cruel on some level, but I mean, obviously, look, we understand it, and I know that it's been a discussion point actually for some time. About building an overpass on 539 because that would obviously clear that up and would clear up other issues. But every year we kind of hear, oh yeah, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming soon.
Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah. Well, no, you actually can't wait because it's not coming soon.
Can't.
Yeah, it's not coming soon. Hey, when we come back, we would be remiss if we didn't talk for a second about security. For an event like this, especially in light of what happened at the Semper 5 a few weeks ago. So could we kind of talk about that when we get back from break?
Yeah, I can only talk and tell you.
That's fine. Don't you listen to me, Sandy. You can't mess up the T's, right? Like you got to let us do this. Then we go to break. People think you're going to say something earth-shattering when we get back. That's how they hang on the radio. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get it.
All right, cool. All right, hey, Sandra McKay, Joint Base. She's operations now. Operations for the Joint Base. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Back after this.
Stay tuned for Preferred Company with Joel Markell and Marianne Levy at 8. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin continues next. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, Sandra McKay, Operations, Joint Base, chair of the Marathon Committee. And so, listen, when we went to break, I was asking you, I'm sure, I'm not asking you for any specifics whatsoever, but I'm sure that this will be there will be buku security to make sure that everyone is safe along the marathon route. Correct?
Correct. We will make sure everyone is safe.
Right.
The registration does close on October 12th. We do ask for the participants and if they're bringing someone with them, they have to supply a driver's license so that we can do a background check before they enter the base. We'll also be checking vehicles as they enter.
Right. Yeah, it's always, that's always the tricky thing on the base is that, we always walk the line of trying to make the base as accessible to the public. And so it's not, so scary to the average person locally. But But you also have to, there's national security, involved. So you have to kind of balance that. But they always do a great job with their festivals and their air shows, and I'm sure with the marathon. Sandra, tell me this: when was your first marathon that you ran?
Oh, I ran it in high school many years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually qualified for the Boston back then, and I was too young to participate because you have to be 18 years of age. Oh. But it was a long time ago.
And you enjoy running? Like you actually it's therapeutic for you? What is it?
Oh, I do. I've done it in high school. I went to Jackson Memorial High School. I went to college at Murray State University. I had a scholarship for running. So I've pretty much done it all my life. It is therapeutic. Right now it's really therapeutic. I enjoy it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. So why don't you tell folks one more time, where can they go if they want to learn more? Because registration is closing next Wednesday, right? So
yes.
So where do they go if they want to learn more? And what does it cost them? Give us the quick rundown. This is your propaganda minute.
Okay. You go to gomdl.com and hit the marathon beat 5:39 button, and it will bring you to all the information you need to know about the race. Right now, the prices are currently for the 1 mile military fee is $20. All others is $25. The 5K for military and all others is $35. The half marathon for military is $30 right now, and all others is $50. The marathon for military right now is $110, and all others is $120.
Wow,
and you get a great T-shirt.
Oh, that's what you get. You get a T-shirt with that.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's fantastic. Well, listen, Sandra, thank you so much for coming on this morning and kind of dropping some knowledge on us, and thank you for helping support our country and those that are fighting for our country over the last 30 plus years. And I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic event. And I only wish that I could drive the bus to get to scoop people up and tell them, sorry, you didn't beat 5:39. That sounds so sadistic. I love it.
Well, we're going to make sure they're all going to cross and they're all going to finish, and they will beat 5:39 because I have some pacers to help them do that.
Absolutely, and I'm going to have a full head of hair any minute now. Hey, thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you,
Sandra
Jeremy.
McKay, Joy Pace, talking about the marathon. When we come back, we're going to go through some more headlines, some more news of the day, and I'm going to give you an update on who's going to win Jeremy's money this quarter because it's already off to a rocking start. Back after this.
Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.